Привет, как дела? Welcome to another episode of Spartak Vulkan. We are looking at the transfer screen because we've bought a couple of players in quite big purchases. It's going to be a good one, this one. I know they're free transfers, but they're relatively expensive per week. We've got Kirill Panchinkin. Brought in as second midfielder, really. Looking at him 3 stars. I mean, looking at the amount of red he has is not amazing, but 11 tackling, 8 first touch, 12 decisions, good pace and acceleration make for a decent centre mid. So, yeah, he's brought in and he can play. But Arkady Perekmedov has come in from Nogliki. Unfortunately, he can't play this season because we're his third club. But he comes in as 4.5 star centre forward, 29-year-old, 16 leadership. So I'm hoping to make him captain next year. 12 first touch. 8 dribbling, 9 finishing. Yeah, looks like a solid forward to have. Golovev's okay, but yeah, having a forward who could score a little bit more might be a really good thing, I think. So, if we look at the competition and where we are 5 points back with 2 games left. However, today's game is against Khabarovsk, and if we beat them, they've played all their games by that point, and we would then just need to win our last game against Nogliki, which has been difficult recently because they've had the Indians sign over us. If we look at the schedule, so yeah, we beat Khabarovsk 2-1 in the last game. Lost 1-0 against Nogliki. Awful game. We were absolutely terrible. If we look at the stats, looks relatively close and we have more possession, but we just awful to watch. Any highlight that came up, we were just losing the ball here, there and everywhere. It was just an atrocious game. But then we went and beat Spectre 3-0 and demolished them. They didn't help themselves by having 2 people sent off, and we were 1-0 up when they had the first man sent off, 2-0 up, then they had somebody else sent off, and then we went 1-3-0. But it was a much better performance. We look at the stats. 21 shots to their 1. We absolutely massacred them. But then, to compound the consistency issue, we've been going and beaten 3-1 by Vladivostok, and Chernyshov 8.3 in a goal. Nobody else played really. He was on his own. They were awful again, just so up and down. If we look at these stats here, 18 to our 7. They battered us. So that brings us to today's game against Khabarovsk. We've just got to beat them. We've got to beat them. So we're going to go with this 4-4-1-1 because Chernyshov has been playing brilliantly, and I want to keep him in the team. And he plays right wing, and he doesn't play attacking mid. He plays right mid. So he's playing with Natiev. Golikin can always come on a bit later in the game. Panchinkin's on the bench, our new chap. But we've got Sapeta and Mikhailov, and basically your normals: Kurbanov, Manashev, Umirov, Shubin and Pivovarov at the back, and Bondarev. We've got Golubev up front with it's a settled team now. As you can see, we've got some relationships showing. So that is who we're going to go with today. We're shown as inconsistent. Yes, we are. They've won their last 3. The last game they lost was against us. Let us have a go. So, winner takes all. Well, winner takes all at the moment for this one. They will obviously take a lot more than we will if they win because they'll all be going up. But let us quickly say to the guys, recent form, start improving. These are really difficult people to get any sort of reaction out at all, no matter what you do. You never really get a reaction. Let's have a look at their. Okay. I'm just going to weaker foot both the forwards. There's no point in pressuring them because they're pretty good. They can get away from our pressuring, but if we just press on their deepest midfielder, and I'm going to press on their right and left back so we can attack them down the wings, we will kick off. It would be amazing if we could get a win. I'm not banking on it, but looking at the like I always do at the very start, they've got some 6.8s popping up, which is not good. But Golubev, free kick over. Yeah, they've got some 6.8s popping up in their defensive line, which is interesting. All quite close at the moment. Yeah, draw's not enough, obviously. Literally a win or nothing. I am pretty sure that Khabarovsk can go up, because I don't think they're a C team, whatever C team means, but they might be. I know they're linked to Khabarovsk, but they're not actually Khabarovsk itself. It's a quite a Russian. I've not seen it anywhere else. It might be Eastern European sort of thing with regards to clubs. But this is quickly running to a 0-0 half time. I will be quite happy with that. If we can go and nick something, yeah, neither team are doing anything. 6.4s and 6.5s, sort of almost annulling each other at the moment. Let's passionately say we've been the better team. Come on. No, they don't believe me. They don't believe me. You weren't that bad? Oh, I think they've been pretty bad. Okay. End team talk. Let's have a look at the tactics. See if there's anything we can do to change things around. Now we could move Ignatiev up the pitch a little bit. He's not a great fan of playing high up. He's on a 6.5. Golubev's on a 6.4. I might put Golubev slightly right of centre. Sometimes that can work. That can give you a little bit more space to play with. I might bring Golokin on. He now is not a great fan of playing anywhere either. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that at the moment. I think just to change things up slightly. And we have the ball. I mean, we're playing a cautious mentality at the moment. I'll go balanced in. It's our corner. Golokin. Oh no, he's hit the bar. God's sake. And it's our ball again. Pivarov. Ball nicked from Chernyshov, but Mikhailov to Sapeta. Into Bondarev. Golokin. Back to Bondarev. Golokin. Sapeta. Golokin again. Yep. Oh, Manishev, why don't you just make a little run there? Mikhailov. Bondarev. Oh, it's over. It's almost like they're not getting close enough to the goal, isn't it? Let's go positive. It's their ball. Rudinev, Knaizev. Playing it back to each other. Kalinin. Ball over. Belikov's on. And that is that. Just ball over the top. Show some passion, you idiots. That's just poor though. Oh, he was, unless he was getting played on. That was very, very close to being offside there by this guy. May have been played on by this guy down the bottom. Not even going to look at it. Right, okie dokie. Well, everybody's crap. Again. I'm thinking Bogdanov on for Chernyshov. Getting up the pitch. There you go. On attack. I think Golubev likes being a poacher. He can just do that. Thinking I'll go 3 centre backs and try and. God, it could be a way then. I've never really tried that before. I think I will. Biryakov, you can come on for Malyshev and go in the centre as a stopper. And Panchenkin can come on for Pivarov and go dead centre in midfield as a support. Actually, no, I'll have Sapeta middle, deep line playmaker defend, and Panchinkin as the automatic. And let us go attacking. I'm not going to focus play anywhere. We're going to go extremely high temp. No, I'm going to cut the tempo right back to slightly higher, actually, because we've still got 30 minutes here. I'm going to stop pressing so much and move to a much higher line and see if this fiddle faddle works. Nice, their ball over. And we've got a break, surely, boys. Come on. Golubev's done him. Nah. That was a good break. Right, ball in, Golubev. And it's out. Are you going to get to him and put it in? Put it in the middle, shoe in. No. 70 minutes. Oh, I'll just have to try and get something. I honestly say it's very, very rare that anything like this ever works with us getting goals. Just put everybody up front. Nice. Who have we got forward wise that can come on? Kalishnikov can come on for Bondarev. He can go up top as an advanced forward. We're going to go direct. We're going to take work ball. Let's see if dragging them into the middle a bit does anything. Short play. No, I think our time for short balls are gone. As has our time this year. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, it looks like that's that. Yeah, it's all just pretty awful. And time, come on, just blow the whistle, for God's sake. That's that. Questionable atmosphere, aggressive, your shit. Right. I'm going to pause it there and I'm just going to go and see if it says that Khabarovsk are up or whatnot. So yeah, we've just played out the 3-3 draw against Nogliki. Yeah, interesting game if we have a quick look. Yeah, it was a 1-0, 1-1, 2-1 to us, 2-2, 3-2 to them, and back to 3-3 in the last sort of the dying embers of the game with Golubev scoring. So yeah, it was a good comeback, but our last sort of 3, 4, 5 games have been pretty atrocious. End of season players found the season. Golubev, I can see that because he's been pretty good up top. He scored a free kick against Spectre. I've had a look at it. It's not anything worth looking at. Bialkov signing in the season, which I can, yeah, he's not been too bad. He's been a sort of a covering midfielder with Golubev Young Player of the Season. So Golubev, Golikin, Bondarev, Bogdanov, Sapeta, Mihailov, Malishev, Omirov, Shubin, Pivovarov and Kurbanov. So yeah, almost a set first 11 that is, isn't it? I mean, we were expected to make much of the Far East title running. We sort of did. It's really difficult against like these under 23 teams for sort of basically second level teams in Russia, Vladivostok and Khabarovsk, and they've got some amazing players playing for them. So yeah, dynamics are okay. Peter Akhmedov, fans believe to be a good signing. I'm insecure, 41%. Okay, club finances they don't seem to like. Let's have a quick look. Finances. So we're 6,000 down, and the main reason for that is that the gate receipts are like £1 sterling per ticket, so we don't get much. This wage budget's going to come right down because I'm going to be trimming the fat, something chronic. And Khabarovsk, who obviously won our league, go into a playoff. They don't go straight up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play through a little bit and see what happens to them. So from what I can tell, Khabarovsk played against Prioritov, who are in the third division Moscow area, and looks like they lost on aggregate. So I think we're going to be playing them again next season, which will be a bugger because I'd rather they not be in our league. Thank you very much. So yeah, next season the fixtures have been announced and it's exactly the same league as last season. The only thing I've got different will be that I'm playing in the Russian Cup this season, so that will be interesting. That could be a massive journey somewhere, I could imagine, if it's not linked to sort of areas and whatnot. If we have a look at transfers, I've bought in a left winger on loan called Timo Kumikov, and if we have a look at him, 13 first touch, good physicals for a youngster, and pretty good mentals, and he likes being inverted as well, so that could be useful. If we look at the coach report, he's 4-star, our best left winger. Golokin shows a 4-star, but he's more of an attacking mid, so we've got a little bit of wiggle room on that left side now. So yeah, Skar, Khabarovsk, Vladivostok, Spektor, Nogliki. Our teams again. So what I'm going to do for this season is I'm literally going to rush through it. If anything comes up that could be interesting, I'll do a video, but reckon I'll do the first league game, the first cup game, and that might be it. Depends on how the season goes. If it goes really well, then you might get a few more episodes, and obviously winning the league does not guarantee you going up to the third level of Russian football. You have to win a playoff as well. So yes, what's this one saying? Following rules in force, no foreigners, 5 loan, 35. Yeah, that's cool, I think. Season's expectations, I'm going to leave it a top half finish. Reach first round. We're on the first round anyway, so that's fine. Look at that wage budget, 2,600, and that was like 800 this year. So yeah, okie dokie. Also, I've signed a new contract as well, so that's good. So if you liked what you've seen today, please leave a thumbs up on the video, that'd be cool. Subscribe for this kind of content. Maybe on a more irregular basis this season coming, because I might play right through, but we'll see. At the moment it's Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, so it might be the same, we'll see. And thank you very much for watching. Das Vidania. So I did say that we were going to look at the journeys that we have done during the season, because we are so far away from everywhere, and this is what we have on the screen, and as you can see, it's pretty mental. We've done almost 11% of the journey to the moon, and that's based on purely as the crow flies distances, sort of geodesic distances across the Earth's surface, point to point. So as you see, we've been to Nogliki, Khabarovsk, Birobidzhan and Vladivostok. All of them actually 6 times. So yeah, the 25,830 miles is basically those 4 places 6 times. So nice and easy to work out this year. Next year, unless we have a cup run, it's going to be pretty simple. It's going to be that again, plus the first game in the cup. But I'll keep this up, and let's see how we go in the first sort of 5 seasons or so. Looking at this, and if we progress up the leagues, obviously it's going to get more and more per season. We could be very close to the moon by the end of season 5, I think. Yeah, so thought it might be interesting for you.